Good morning, family. Welcome back to the channel. Donald and I are highly stressed and highly motivated this morning. You know why? Because we thought we could move out on April 8th because that's what our paperwork said. But she told us, get your RV and your things and be gone by April 7th. Kind of like that, but not like that. They've been so mad at us lately. But anyway, who cares? So we are just, the house is a mess. I'm ashamed to show it to you. I'm ashamed to show it to you. We just got a lot to do, and today is already the 7th. Say good morning, honey bunny.
Hey, what's going on, fam?
Hey. So, as we're getting rid of things, right, we were able to bless a family with the living room furniture, so it's gone. So that was good. And Donald stripped the wall. Remember, he did all that abstract taping for me. And so I'm going to go ahead and put this stuff in storage. And we got a lot of work to do because we got to be out of here in the morning. And the problem with that is we reserved our RV spot for April 8th, but they're telling us we have to leave April 7th. So we're going to see if we could get an RV park close by. If not, we're going to park our RV where the people sell their RVs. We're going to park it over there and just go get it really early in the morning. It's on post. It'll be safe. I don't care. Anyway, so we may have to stay in a hotel, not tonight, but tomorrow night, right? Now, we had a lot of people interested in buying the bed and the mattress and stuff like that. But they needed to pick it up over the weekend, and we couldn't do that because we were still sleeping in the bed. So what your girl gonna do is I'm gonna go next door because there's a young couple. Y'all know we live on Hunter Army Airfield on the military base. We live in old housing, right? I'm gonna knock on the door and I'm gonna talk to her and I'm gonna ask her if she needs the bed. If she needs it, I'm gonna give it to her because they could just walk it right next door. I'm not saying that they're needy. I'm just gonna ask her if she wants it because I've noticed that when people leave, they'll ask you, well, we've had 2 people to do it since we've been here. They'll say like, we're leaving, we got X, Y, and Z. Do you wanna come over and take a look? And Donald has gone over there and got a couple things. So it is what it is. So we have less than 24 hours to be out of here. So we are going to be very busy today. And then, I'm sorry guys if I'm going too fast. The kitchen is just a total wreck because I don't know what I'm going to take and what I'm not going to take. And look, y'all see I put this wallpaper up here. I got this from Walmart for $5. I'm starting to take it down right here. That's what that is, but it's gonna come up really good. But I was trying to make the place look, presentable. So I got this roll for $5 and it did all the walls all the way around. And then I have to peel this up. Now this is kind of sticky, so I'm gonna have to scrub that up. And then I'm gonna have to scrub the little bottom pans. Unless I can find, if I can buy them, I'd rather buy them instead of scrubbing them. So I'm going to see what I can do. And then I have to take all of this off because this place, it was built in the 1950s and it was just not hardly even cute. And I don't know what to do. We have a brand new microwave. So hopefully the girl next door can use this stuff. I'm hoping she's home because if she's not home, there's another family with like 5 or 6 kids, like 2 blocks over. So I'll ask her if she needs some of the food and some of, if she needs the microwave, because these apartments on this side don't come with microwaves. So y'all see this craft room? Y'all see this craft room? I'm trying to decide what to take and what to put in storage. It's just a wreck. But we're going to get it all done today. Right, player?
That's what we're going to do, baby. That's what we're doing.
So we're going to go take our first load, and Donald and I are about to go get breakfast. And I want to thank my sis, Cece. She woke up early this morning. She was like, I forgot my big brother's birthday. And she was like, tell Donald I said happy birthday. And I said, well, thank you, Cece. And she sent him a gift card to Starbucks. So you know what he having this morning. The money just itching his pockets. So anyway, we got our work cut out for it. Looks really bad. I promise y'all, it looks bad, but there's a method to our madness. So I'm gonna come back and show you guys where we are and how we're gonna store this RV. I hope we don't get in trouble for what we what we're saying on here. But I mean, they did it. Okay, let me tell y'all a little bit of what happened. So when we come back from a trip, we bring the RV in front of where we live. And because when we first moved in, we asked her about the RV, and she was like, "Oh, if you drive around, you'll see that people have trucks, moving trucks and stuff. You know, they have them, and we let them keep them there for 2 or 3 days, right?" Well, I guess somebody complained. So our very last trip, which was right before we went to Carolina Pines, I guess somebody had complained about the RV being out there. And so they left a note on our door, but they had to write RV in. It wasn't like it was on there, like they had a list of things that couldn't be in the housing area, but RV was not in there. And we had been like after every trip, we would leave it out there for at least 2 days. Well, I think we left it 3 days this time. I wasn't even really keeping up with it, but we kept it 3 days because we were like, we're leaving the following day. It don't make sense to take it to storage, which is an hour away, and then have to come back and then bring it back. You know what I'm saying? So we pushed it. We did. So when we woke up to a letter on our door. And I was like, okay, player, we got you. We got you. So we won't break the rules no more. So then while we were at Carolina Pines, we extended. And Donald forgot that we were supposed to have our first walkthrough so they could see like if there's any damage to the apartment or anything like that, like what they expected us to clean up. And so we missed it. We missed the first one. They didn't call us or nothing. And so Donald called and they were like, I guess he remembered and he was trying to reschedule. And she rescheduled it for us. But guess what? We missed it again. Like, it's so much to do because it's just so much to do. Listen, we were down at Fort Stewart. We were parked there. Donald was trying to get his truck. We were doing important stuff. What about a walkthrough? We were wrong. I know we were. Don't come for me, y'all. Listen. So we missed two. So Donald called. He was like, "I'd like to reschedule." And she was like, "Yeah, don't even worry about rescheduling." And she said, first of all, she shouldn't have rescheduled because you guys only were there for 3-4 months. So you don't need a walkthrough. She shouldn't have went through all of that. And so Donald was like, "Okay, give us our final payout to get out of here." Now, when we agreed to it, it was 500 and something, but now it's 700 and something. And he was like, "Yeah, that's not what I was told." So now they have to go back and forth about how much we have to pay to leave up out of here, right? So after that, because Donald was like, "Look, we need to just get the RV here so we could load it up instead of trying to put all the stuff in the truck and then drive it up there." So Donald calls and he says, "Is it okay if we bring our RV in front of the house because we're moving and we're moving from house to our home, which is the RV?" And she basically told him, "Yeah, you could bring the RV for a couple days, but," she said, "I tell you what, y'all and the RV have to be out by the 7th." I told Donald, I said, "She tired of your shenanigans." She told Donald, "You and that RV get off our property by the 7th." And Donald was like, "Wait a minute, we agreed to the 8th." And she was like, "Yeah, you guys are moving on the 7th. The lady who handled us is not here, so I don't know what happened, but I'm cool with it. I'm just ready to get away from here. You shouldn't have to live with palmetto bugs the size of puppies. Now, you just shouldn't have to do that. I'm just glad to be leaving here. So I don't mind this work because I'm looking at my tomorrow." You know what I'm saying? We did not get to celebrate Donald's birthday on April 5th because he came home yesterday. He was like, "Look, I know it's my birthday. You want to take me out to get a nice steak or whatever else." He said, "But we cannot." He said it was too much work to do. And that's when he dropped the bomb that we had to leave on the 7th. So with that being said, Our tomorrow is going to be better some kind of way. I'm just thanking God that we're able to do all of this work today. It's going to be a lot. So that was a mouthful. That was a mouthful. But anyway, we're going to try to get this done. So now, after we make this run and grab us some breakfast, we're going to check out some of these RV spots, because I think somebody was telling us about Creek Fire, and I know there's Getaway Island. There's actually a RV park here, but this place only opens Thursday through Sunday. I don't know, y'all. I'm just talking, so a little delirious. But okay, let's go ahead and get this day started. Thank you for watching.
Hey, what's going on, fam?
Good morning, family.
Good morning, good morning.
Y'all saw in that last video I had my hand up like this because I didn't want y'all to see my cold sore. I got really sick after we left Carolina Pines. I ain't gonna say really sick, but I had a cold. I had a really bad cold, and my cold sore was really big, but now it's almost nothing anymore. And I told Donald, I was like, I should have just told them what it was instead of just trying to talk like this, because you can still see it.
Yeah, that was
Anyway.
in the breaking up is hard to do video with Black Pearl.
I know, you don't want people to see it. It's just a cold sore.
It's just a cold sore.
But it's almost gone. I got to get, my mother's old, how they had those old wives.
Oh,
what do you call them? The old home remedies?
Home remedies.
So I'm supposed to put earwax on my lip, and it's supposed to go away. But I don't want to do that right now.
I'm going to let this big Ford come by. I think he's waiting on me. There you go.
He texted. I'm going to tell y'all something about this military. This is my problem. I used to love living on military bases because of the rules that they would enforce. Like, you could not be on your cell phone. If they even thought you were on your cell phone, they would pull you over and give you a ticket.
Yeah.
You could not play loud music. On post here lately, that's what wakes us up at night. All this loud music that they're blasting. So I asked one of the ladies at the gate, I'm like, do they allow y'all to do that? She said, well, our boss, Sergeant Major, somebody, he plays his loud music, so I guess he young or whatever, so I guess it's okay. I guess it depends on who's in charge of what they'll allow. But I just think that loud music thing is just too much, especially in the housing area when it's like 11 at night. But anyway, it is what it is.
It is what it is.
So apparently yesterday there was a huge storm.
Oh, yeah.
We didn't know nothing about it.
Now, I saw a news report about tornadoes further away from here, like they said from exit 8 to 29 in South Carolina, but we in Georgia, though, and I'm just like, that's about 15, 20 miles away from us.
But I think some parts of Georgia got hit.
Yeah.
Because people were writing us last night, but last night was the first night I ever put my phone on silent because I was tired.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I don't... my kids write me all the time asking me how to do this, how to do that. And I'm like, not tonight. I'm like, if it's emergency, they'll call Donald.
Yeah.
But nobody called Donald. I was in bed yesterday about, 6? Because I had to braid my hair. Your girl had to braid her hair. And I like it. But anyway, it took me a day and a half to braid my hair.
Mm-hmm.
And so... my hands were tired, my back was tired, my neck was tired because you have to twist your neck to braid your hair. So anyway, I turned my phone off and I went to bed. It had to be about 6 or 7 o'clock. And Donald, what time? See, I was so sleepy, I didn't even. What time did you come to bed?
10:50.
10:50. That's late for Donald.
That's late.
But you had a nap.
Yeah, I had a nap.
Because he was working so hard yesterday. He was like, no, baby, go ahead, finish your hair. Don't worry about me.
Yeah.
I was like, I feel a little sarcasm in there, a little bit. But he had to clean out certain rooms because, we didn't want them little puppies to pop out, them little palmetto bugs. But anyway, yesterday was just bad, and today it's going to be worse, but I'm not claiming it. I'm just we're going to claim success. That's what we're going to claim.
It's going to be success.
This is when I miss living at home in St. Louis with them 3 strong boys and them daughters of mine, because they'd have had this little apartment cleaned out by now, and I wouldn't have had to do nothing but buy them pizza. But we got to do it ourselves. Thank God we didn't have a fully furnished apartment. That's the best thing. So we're about to grab breakfast, and then
we're gonna run the storage.
We're gonna go to our storage unit. I've said that already, probably 3 or 4 times.
I'm noticing something right now.
What?
This chair, the space between us is too wide.
Why you gotta be all up on me though?
You're too far away. I'm sitting there looking like you're on.
What I'm saying? He be all up on me. Why you gotta be all up on me, player?
That ain't it. It's all about video quality because she's out the frame right now.
No, I get it.
Yeah.
But the truck is wider, and no, because when he first got the truck, he say, "Do you notice anything?" And I'm like, "No." He said, "You way over there."
I did. But this time,
baby, express your love. Express your love for your wife, player.
They know I love you. They know I love you. I don't need to remind them. But this time, it's about distance for film purposes and stuff like that. For filming purposes.
That's what he call it, y'all. For filming purposes. That's what he gonna call it. So we're gonna go with the, I know he was gonna go. Lord. Okay.
So much space. Look at that. Y'all can look behind the mirror and now the car passes by. He said that's how much time I had.
But he was going faster. I don't know. I can't drive.
There you go.
Hey.
Y'all know what I always say. You are a passenger.
So sit back and
passage.
I tell you what, when this is all over, we need to go and get us a full body massage. Have y'all had a full body massage? If you have, tell me your experience and where did you go?
I've had a back massage at the mall.
You let some lady touch all over your body?
Yeah.
What?
Yep. I had a back massage at the mall one time, and when I tell you, it felt like she was trying to break my back.
But it felt good afterwards.
Afterwards, it felt good. Look how long the line is here.
Let's go somewhere else. Yeah. We can use this another day.
Yeah, exactly.
But yeah. So yeah, the back massage. I had one on one of the cruises we went on.
Oh yeah.
Rodney, I haven't forgot about you. We're trying to work the details out, so we're going to work on it next week. We're going to write you back. I'm sorry. Anyway, I had a full body massage on a cruise ship.
Okay.
And this little lady, I think she was from the Philippines. When I tell you, I felt like she was angry.
Because
she was twisting and turning and prodding and...
That's what I'm saying. I was like,
oh my goodness.
It wasn't very enjoyable to me, but I felt better
but when
after.
You leave, you feel better.
Yeah.
See how he let other people touch all over him? I ain't here for it, player. We should have went together. I'm just messing with him. Y'all know Donald went salsa dancing.
Oh, man.
He ain't gonna never live that down because everybody was telling me how good he was.
That was in Iraq. Somebody had like a little trying to,
It was for...
rest and relax, R&R type of thing, but it was pretty cool. I tried to be a pretty decent salsa dancer. Oh, speaking of Iraq, guess what I found this morning?
Yes.
I found a journal that I kept. Now, for those of y'all who don't know, Peggy and I got married, and 6 months later, I was deployed to Iraq for a 15-month deployment.
Yes.
So I had to leave Peggy by herself, and it wasn't even 6 months later; it was 4 months later.
Yeah, it was 4 months later.
Yeah.
And I was telling y'all I didn't know my way around or anything, so I had to quickly learn stuff. But go ahead. I'm sorry.
But so this morning we getting ready to take some stuff to the storage, and I found my journal. I kept a journal when I went to Iraq, and so I started reading through it a little bit, and I was just like, man, the whole reminiscing. I don't know which one you want to call it. It's just a little like I remember this guy. And I had like conversation with other soldiers and wrote down their names and what unit they were assigned to. And I wrote down the temperature every day and what day I finally had boots on ground. And every time me and Peggy had a phone call or interesting message or something like that, it was all in. I wrote it down in my journal.
He was reading it to me this morning, and it's kind of. I was like, "That's a book, baby."
It sounded like a book. It felt really good. And like it was one story in there. Well, this ain't my first war. I know it sounds crazy, but it wasn't my first war. So I was talking to a young E4 from Wyoming, and I was like, we just had a conversation and stuff. And I was like, man, I hope they don't just put us on guard duty the very first day or some kind of KP since we just not getting here. And he said, I just hope I don't die. I just hope I survive. And I'm just like, it gives you perspective and stuff like that. But the vast majority of it is like, Peggy called me today, or I had this today, or we did this. And it was just like, oh, a mortar attack or a vampire bath. Every time there was a mortar attack, I wrote it down. Yeah. Like, because you got to feel like, hey, we survived another one and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And it was just so good to like reminisce and just see what it was like, what was going through my head 15 years ago. This was in 2007. I was just like, man, I remember writing every single one of those entries too. Mm-hmm. I will never lose that book. I got it in a safe place now.
What got me was once he finally got to his final destination, where you at Ballad or something like that.
Yes, was that? Yeah.
So he wrote down 1 week down, 64 to go.
64 to go.
I was like, oh, that would have drove me crazy to write that.
It was depressing.
It was, I felt so bad for him.
But it felt good to find it. So that was just a blessing that book didn't just disappear in, getting lost in the move. We moved like 7 times since that day and everything, and it never got lost in the move.
We got one more move,
yeah.
And that's it for the next 5 years.
Yeah.
From our mouth to God's ear.
There you go.
But we got one more move in us, but it won't be a bad move. But I'm gonna go ahead and feed my honey bunny like I'm cooking. And I know we talking y'all head off, but we miss y'all, fam. We really, truly miss y'all. Like I've been meaning to pick the camera up, like I say, but we've been just uber busy. And so we're gonna make up for it. We're gonna drop a couple more videos before the end of the week. Just to keep.
Well, we got launch day in 2 days, so we definitely gonna be dropping that video.
We may go live on the 8th, fam. So keep that in mind, because we should be somewhere. We know where we'll be on the 8th, but depending on if we can get rid of this bed, I hope we can give it to somebody. Like, we had a lot of interest. Is this the place?
Yes.
Wow. Okay, guys. So we here quicker than I thought. So he wasn't kidding when he says right around the corner.
Yeah, we went the long way too. We could have got right here.
This is nice too. All right, fam. Let me show y'all what we looking at. So this is our storage unit. Donald has already brought some stuff.
What's going on, fam?
It's us again.
So y'all know we was originally planning on going to Starbucks this morning for breakfast, and it was a little bit busy. We decided to move on a little bit, and we driving around, and then my beautiful wife suggests, you know what? It's your birthday. What do you think about going to Waffle House? I never suggest Waffle House because Peggy said she can't stand Waffle House. She thinks it's like a terrible place and stuff, but I grew up on Waffle House. I love some Waffle House, and it's my birthday week, so guess where we going? We're going to Waffle House.
Ladies, come with me. Come on. Now, y'all remember when I used to try to celebrate my birthday week? What did he just say? What did he just say? He said, it's his birthday week. See what I'm saying? Well, come on, player. I'm awful because my birthday coming up in a couple of months. So let's do it. Let's do it. But y'all heard? Y'all heard him. Y'all heard him.
It is my birthday week. So.
It is. See, he didn't say it's my birthday. He says my birthday week.
I'm like, can't have a birthday week.
But it's understandable because we couldn't go anywhere yesterday because we had to get a lot done. And that little storage place that he has, it's going to work perfectly for what we need. How much are we paying for that little? What's the measurements of the?
Oh, it's a 6 by 10, so it's 6 feet wide by 10 feet deep. It's a 10 feet deep that makes a big difference. Yeah, because that we can get a lot of stuff in there.
Yeah, for what we have, it's just a small thing. But we pay how much per month?
$90.
$90. That's good because the one we had in St. Louis, we were paying almost $200.
Yeah.
Remember, they went up on the price. But anyway, I ain't gonna overtalk. I'm not gonna talk y'all to death. I'm gonna go in here and treat my honey bunny to his favorite breakfast.
World's greatest breakfast restaurant.
And I'll find me something in there, I'm sure, for sure. And we just gonna keep this day rolling. So y'all come on, hang out with us today.
All right, fam.
All right, fam.
That's right.
Donald is. I had to laugh at him, y'all. I had to laugh at him. I don't want y'all to see my lips. This man is in here. He's smiling so hard. I know his ears hurt. I gotta show y'all. When he was making his order, you would think he was writing his list to Santa Claus. Okay? The lady is like looking at him very uncomfortably because his smile is, he's got that big Kool-Aid smile. So let me show y'all this guy.
What's going on, fam? What more can I say? This is my home away from home. This just feels like Columbia, South Carolina, for real. Yeah.
So this is where we are. Look at the smile on that guy's face.
I'm getting stuffed.
Hey guys, so we made it back to the house. Donald and I are taking a break. But I wanted to show you this restaurant that I just discovered 2 weeks ago, maybe 3. They have the best hot wings and they have the best Philly cheesesteak. So I'm going to show you now. What is the name of it, Don?
A-Town.
It's called A-Town. And the food is really good and it's reasonably priced. So take a look at what I'm having for lunch. This is the Philly cheesesteak. They put the cheese at the bottom for some reason. It is really, really good. And then they have these lovely wings. So what I normally do is eat half the sandwich and the little 5 wings on the side. And Donald eats half the sandwich and the fries. And that's a great compromise. All right, fam. This a dance break, y'all. This my jam.
Hey, love it, done. The dog's on top.
Hey, guys. We are halfway done. We probably got, how many more trips, player?
2.
We got 2 more trips up here to the storage area. We only need this storage for maybe 2-3 months. When we come back, well, actually, it's probably going to be like 4 or 5 months because we're going to leave the stuff here until we get ready to hunker down for the wintertime. And we'll come through Savannah heading toward Tampa because that's where we're going to winter in Tampa. And so what we're going to do is come back through here in September, October, pick up all of our stuff and be gone. Hey, fam. It has been a day. Donald and I are exhausted, to say the least. This has been a chore. So it don't look like it, but we have tackled a lot. And we still have a day's work left, but we're going to have 5 hours to do it. I don't know how we're going to pull it off, but we're going to try. So let me show you how far we've gotten. So this is the craft room. I think we did pretty good. We did pretty good. It's not so bad in here. So the bathroom is going to be pretty easy because I'm just going to take everything you see in there and throw it in the trash. And we don't have much in here. We have to go to the storage place one more time. I am going to keep all this stuff. I'm going to put that in storage. And kitchen is almost done. So, all right, fam. So as I get out the shower, we are under a tornado watch, not warning, but a watch right now. So I'm gonna show you guys what it looks like outside. I'm kind of nervous because this storm has been tearing things up in its path. So I'm hoping that we will be okay. I'm praying that we will be okay. So I'm gonna show you guys what it looks like outside. Hopefully you can see it. If not, I'm gonna turn the porch light on, okay? I wish you guys could hear it. It sounds pretty bad. Good morning, family. The Don and I have been up since 3. I didn't go to sleep last night because I just had too much on my mind. So, this has been a task, but baby, we pulled it off. So right now we only got 2 more runs to storage and 1 run to the dumpster, and we will be finished. I know it don't look like that, but it is. So as y'all can see, I have peeled off all of my apartment hack wallpaper, you know, to give your place a really nice look. And I'm gonna say right here, right now, that is the worst idea in the world, because it becomes very sticky. But anyway, so this kitchen is done. We just gotta bag that up and throw it out, so that's done. But this is Donald's room. Of course, we're gonna take the Mandalorian off the wall, but I think we did pretty good. For us not to have a vacuum, I had to sweep, Lord have mercy. Okay, so this is the master bedroom. So, like I say, I had to sweep. That's a light right there. That's not trash. So, I did my best. I hope it was good enough. That's where the TV was. They said that's okay. Then, this is all the trash that we have left. We got to run that to the dumpster. This was the craft room. We just got to take my little TV down. I'm keeping that little TV because that's a DVD player just in case we're out on the road and we don't have cable or anything or reception. Just got to get rid of those. That was the curtain and the rod, and I cleaned the closet out real good. And we got the bathroom done. I was in here at 3 o'clock this morning scrubbing my little heart out. This is a very old apartment, so it's gonna be dingy. I scrubbed as best I could. All right.
Hey, what's going on, fam? So Pegi's been showing you the work in progress, and I am happy to report that the work is done. We're exhausted, but it's finally finished. Let me show you around the place. So here's the great room, quote unquote. Just a living room, I guess. And that's where we would have had a dining room table. We never really had one. This is the washroom area, storage area. Clean, top to bottom. Let's move into the kitchen. Also clean, top to bottom. I did the refrigerator. There you go. Look at what the Don can do. I can do stuff. So now we're gonna go back and go down the hallway here. All the lights are off. All right. Let's look at Pegi's craft room. Nothing to see here, folks. Nothing to see here. Bathroom. Let's see. Got the bedroom. Pretty boring, ain't it? And the man cave, Don's room, my room. Now, when I tell y'all that this has been a chore, I mean it. I told Peggy I don't even want to move anymore. I move in, but I'm not moving out anymore. I hate moving out. You always got so much trash to take out. You got to decide what to do with your stuff, storage, what, I don't know. I always end up doing too much stuff, man. I'm not as young as I used to be, but who is, right? But yeah, fam, it's finally done. So we got us one night on Fort Stewart. We finna head over there after we turn this key in, and then launch day. First day of full time at Kings Bay. All right, fam.
Are you the same? Yeah. Are you the same? I'm an old school man. I only wanna fall in love once with an old school girl. Old school girl, old school girl. When I know, I'll know. Hand in hand like left, right, oh. Bonnie and Clyde. You can have whatever you like when it's you and I. We can have the world. See us coming like left, right, oh. Are you the same? Are you the same? Are you the same? Are you the same? Can we get comfortable? I don't really like going out. It makes me uncomfortable, yeah. We could be chilling on the sofa, or cooking in the kitchen like left, right, oh. Are you the same? Are you the same? Are you the same? Are you the same? When you're touching my body, go. When you're touching my body, go. I want it, yeah, I need it, and I'm on it, I'm on it. Are you the same? 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 Are you the same?